What's up, everybody? It's Will B, and welcome back to the Blacksmith Podcast. Thank you for tuning in to the Blacksmith Podcast today, and we have a special treat. Voila! Look at your screen. Now we had to do the Robinhood second quarter 2025 earnings conference call. We had to get Robinhood's earnings. Listen. If you didn't know, you better call somebody. So look, all right. So didn't do so hot today. Don't care. Look at the past week, 12%. Past month, 13%. Past 3 months, 92%. So this last quarter, Robinhood has torn it up. And if you look right here with 305 shares, I should have had more. We've been running it up. All right. And if you look right here, I've got an option. I could not think. We're running it up with this one too. Now I'm saying we are running it up. I just bought this one recently though. I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna wait till September. But listen, let's jump right into this because you didn't click on this video to see my pretty face. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. Maybe handsome. Get my good side. Probably not. All right. So this is Vlad Teniff and Jason Warnick, CFO. Vlad's on the left.
Thank you. All right. Greetings and salutations.
Jason looked like he aged like 10 years.
It's great to see everyone today.
It's great to see
We're actually
you.
back in New York City at the NASDAQ where we had Investor Day in December. I see some familiar faces. Also great to have institutional analysts some finance content creators. I see some finance content creators as well with us today. So that's Robin with live audience for the first time, always innovating across every aspect of the business, and the earnings is no exception, right? So let's get right into it. Second quarter, I think we really kept raising the bar with industry-leading product velocity across our three focus areas. Number one, active traders, number one in wallet share for the next generation, and the number one global financial ecosystem. So why don't we dive in a little bit? Our active trader offering just keeps leveling up. Record trading volumes in Q2 across equities, options, prediction markets, index options, and futures. And by the way, pretty awesome that index options volumes grew 60% from Q1. And event contracts more than doubled from Q1 to nearly $1 billion in Q2. I think these results were driven by relentless innovation, including in Q2, new tooling capabilities for mobile, Legend, the team's rapidly shipping updates, Cortex for Gold members, starting with Stock Digest, which have been used by hundreds of thousands of our customers. And the best is yet to come. After 3 great product events so far this year, we're hosting the second annual Hood Summit for active traders. That's going to be an event in Las Vegas in just a few weeks.
That's right.
And it's going to be much bigger than last year.
All right. If you have not signed up for the Hood Summit, you are missing out. Robinhood does some spectacular things during the year. They not only do their 4 earnings calls each quarter, right? They also do their annual call. So I guess that's 2 different things. And they do their Hood Summit. You cannot afford to miss out on this stuff. Some people will tell you they can't afford to invest. You can't afford not to, because the great, not yet late Warren Buffett said that if you do not find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die.
Last year's event was pretty big, but this one should be twice as big. So that's very exciting. We're also working to serve far more of our customers' assets, which have doubled year over year to more than $250 billion. How amazing is that? A few highlights there. Average assets per funded customer was over $10,000 for the first time, nearly doubling from a year ago. So a lot of people thought, Robinhood's always going to be in the low single-digit thousands per account, but we just keep compounding, and that assets per customer keeps marching upward. Robinhood Strategies, we've grown that by multiples, now over 100,000 funded customers and over $500 million in assets. So just a few months after launch there.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a CEO I can get behind. This guy right here, he's smart. He's a very intelligent guy. He obviously knows the numbers of the business. And you never see him in the news or the tabloids getting in trouble, uh, doing any kind of drugs. I'm not saying he's squeaky clean. Everybody has their vice. Everybody has skeletons in their closet. But you don't see him, CEO or CFO, out there getting in trouble. These guys are focused. This is a company I'm all in on.
We've tripled Robinhood Gold cardholders year to date. So over 300,000 cardholders. We continue to like what we're seeing, and we're going to keep accelerating the rollout from here. Retirement assets are now over 20 billion in assets. So this is customers entrusting us with their most long-term serious money. And that's more than doubled in the past year. And we're excited to launch Robinhood Banking in the fall, so customers can bring even more of their assets into Robinhood. Now, actually, with banking, we just rolled this out internally to the full employee base. It's really good. I think we're putting the finishing touches on it. I think you're really going to like it, and very, very innovative offering. So plenty more there. Global financial ecosystem, we've been pushing even harder there. So I'm sure many of you saw our crypto event in France to catch a token. We expanded our European offering to 30 countries, serving over 400 million people, including stock tokens, which I think tokenization is the biggest innovation in capital markets in over a decade. Stock tokens will do for stocks what stablecoin did for fiat currencies. Benefits to users, including 24/7 trading, instant settlement, the power of self-custody, and also gives us the ability to expand to other assets, make all sorts of assets that previously weren't inaccessible to retail, tradable 24/7, just like any crypto asset. So that includes, of course, private markets and lots of other real-world assets.
Before he continues, I keep telling y'all, telling you that private sector investing is going to be one of the hugest shakeups in stock market history. If they win their battle with the SEC to allow the common man to invest into private companies, it is all over. It's lights out. Shut it down. That's lunch. That's a wrap. Let's go home.
Perpetual futures coming soon in Europe, and that's been very, very well received actually when we announced that. So very excited to roll that out. The US is not far behind. Ton of legislative progress. You guys know the Genius Act just passed. We've launched staking in the US with over 750 million staked in just the first month.
Let's go.
Pretty incredible progress for staking in the US. Bitstamp exchange by Robinhood, that acquisition closed. So we now have a growing institutional business, and we think that's going to be a big one over time.
All right, Bitstamp was an acquisition they made about a month or two ago. I think maybe last month. And that Bitstamp was, I believe, the oldest crypto trading platform out there.
And of course, the Robinhood chain. To my knowledge, the first layer 2 blockchain that's optimized and built with real world assets in mind. So wrapping it up, as a result of this strong product velocity, great business results, revenues up 45% year over year to nearly $1 billion, the third highest quarter of net deposits ever, sixth straight quarter over 10 billion actually for net deposits.
Let's go.
And that's continued through July. The strong July for net deposits puts us on track to exceed last year's total, which was 50 billion in net deposits, which was again a record. Gold subscribers up to a record 3.5 million. The Gold team's been doing a very, very nice job. That's 13% adoption when you look at our overall customer base. But if you look at new customers that joined in quarter, north of 35% adoption. So that's been really good to see. And we now have over 600,000 international customers when you fold in the customers we get via Bitstamp. So that's becoming a bigger and bigger part of the business. So we feel great about Q2 product velocity and results. I'll turn it over to you, Jason, to talk about financials before taking some Q&A.
All right. We're going to stop the video right here. You heard from the CEO himself, Vladimir Tenev. This is my dude right here, man. These two guys, and then we're going to hear from Jason in the next one, the money man, the CFO, Chief Financial Officer. But the CEO, these two guys hand in hand have great vision for this company. This CEO is also the co-founder. This guy is a brilliant dude. And you see, he rattles off those numbers in a very humble way. I am gassed over here looking at this and listening to it. This is incredible. Incredible what they're doing with this company. They are becoming a one-stop shop when it comes to Robinhood. You are going to be able to log into Robinhood, check not only your stock portfolio, your IRA, your option, well, that's in your IRA, but you're gonna check checking and banking accounts, savings accounts, saving CDs. You're gonna be able to get mortgages, car loans, credit cards, all through Robinhood. You're gonna be able to do custodial accounts, all of this. I need you guys to dial in. Robinhood is the truth. My MVP stock over here. We're going to wrap this one up. The Blacksmith Podcast is out. See you in the next one.